So let's do this now. We're getting ready now to set up our Firebase so that we can create um, ability, so that we can have ability to send emails to your email, right? So that your user can come in here and fill this out, fill that out, fill that out, hit submit, and it will go to your email. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to wire this up. We're going to use Firebase to leverage that functionality, and then we're also going to have a little button up here that says successful or denied or whatever, right, in green or red, in case it didn't go through. We're going to do all the coding on the next video because there is some configuration, so we have to do the Firebase. So we're going to use this video for just the configuring part, and that way this doesn't become like a super long video. So this is going to be just about configuration, all the stuff you need to have in place, and then maybe and then tomorrow maybe this is kind of tired right now, we're gonna go over the code part. Okay, all right, so we have your project here and you're gonna need an email. So I personally like using Gmail when it comes to Firebase, only because I like to keep it in the family. Okay, in the Google family in there. So if you want to use an Outlook email to do this, or a personal, not a personal, like a business email, something like that, by all means, go ahead and do that. The SNTP code and ports and all that stuff are going to be a little bit different, but I'm going to show it to you with Gmail. Okay, now mind you, you can always continue to do a Gmail anyway, and then go to your Gmail and do a forward, so that so Firebase can always capture these emails and send them to Gmail, but then Gmail itself will forward it to any email that you want to use, like Outlook or whatever. So it's just one more step in the process of the file transfer, but it'll just get there just as fast. So before we set up Firebase, let's set up an actual email. Okay, so Gmail, an actual Gmail. So let's go ahead here and let's create an account, a Gmail account. So create Gmail account. So I'm using my own personal Gmail, email account, Gmail, Google account. So let's see how I can do this, because I need to keep this tied to the Gmail. All right, so apparently I didn't think about this. I should have created this project, your MediPlus project. I should have created this in his own personal account, but I didn't, so that's my bad. So this now is going to work with my regular Gmail. Alright, well, hopefully you know how to add, oh, there's already there. Hopefully you know already how to add Gmail. Okay, so I know you can see anything behind here, but it's because this is personal information, so of course I'm blocking it. But I'm still gonna use this to show you the ropes. Okay, all right, so assuming that you don't have a Gmail account, start one. Okay, but if you already have a Gmail account, you just go straight to your Gmail account. You got to do a little bit of setting up in this thing here. So you are going to go, besides this, you are going to go to your actual account, there you go, manage your Google account, and then here you're going to add, let me get that from my notes here, because I don't know why they make this so freaking complicated. You're gonna go to security, okay? And when you go to security, make sure that your two-step verification is on. Okay, set up your two-step verification by clicking here, and if it says off, click there and set it to on. And then when you set it to on, when you set it to on, basically just go back then, and you're gonna, okay, so when you set it to on, you're just gonna send you a code to your phone, assuming that you picked your phone as your second step verification. If you want to do any other way, they have different ways to do it. You have that, they have the QR code thing, they have authenticator apps, things like that you can do as well, but whichever one you want to do it. So just make sure that the two-step verification is on. Once that's done, then you can come to the App Store. Man, what is it? Hang on, let me figure out. Let me find that um, that thing, because I don't know why, for some reason they made it so complicated. But you're gonna come over here and you're gonna type this: myaccount.google.com/app passwords, and you're gonna hit that. Of course it's gonna ask you who you are. Okay, so let me go through this. Okay, and then you're gonna get to this right here. Okay, I already have an app password in there, so I'm gonna add another one, and then I'm gonna call it, for example, Firebase, and I'm gonna create it. And when you create it, then you're gonna get this generated app password. Keep that there on the screen. Do not close this thing, okay? Because if you don't and you forget it and you need it again, it's not gonna be there. You're gonna have to recreate it. So keep that there. Now let's go over here and start creating stuff. So first things first is you're gonna go to normal Firebase, actually Many Plus, and you see where it says Spark Plan. So you can use Spark Plan for Firebase. You need to have a Blaze pay-as-you-go thing. So select the Blaze pay-as-you-go, and then create a billing account for this account here. Okay, so you're gonna do this, and it's gonna go through here, and then you're gonna go ahead and confirm that. Close this, and then when you confirm that, make sure that you have all your information here, and then make sure that you have your make sure you have a payment method here, like a credit card. Now don't worry about this credit card thing overcharging you, because I think you have like 5,000 emails before it actually charges you, and every month. And if you are in any kind of worry that you may exceed 5,000 emails, and that you need to be able to then make sure that you budget correctly for your I mean, if you have 5,000 emails, then you have a pretty successful business. I think you can budget for this pretty easily. But if this is an issue, if money is an issue and you don't want, then more likely you're not that big of a company. I'm sorry. So that means that you're not gonna get 5,000 emails, okay? And assuming that you have, that you control your spams and all that. So don't worry about this. And then go ahead and confirm purchase. This probably won't go through because that email, it went through. The reason why I didn't think it was gonna go through is because that credit card that I have on file there is actually an expired credit card, because I haven't used this for anything else. So, and once this is done, you should be able to see something like this and purchase. Now it probably fails. Oh my god, it's still letting me through. Okay, play change completely successfully. Okay, hit done, and now you should see Blaze plan over here. So the reason why you need a Blaze plan is because this is the only way that you're gonna get access to the Firebase, to the trigger with Firebase extension. So come down here after you're done with that and go to your extensions down here. Click on this, or you can find it on the side here menu if you want to, but that's the easiest way to find it for me. And then once you come over here, you're going to explore extensions, and I'm gonna type in trigger. There you go, that one. Trigger email from Firestore. Then when you do this, you're gonna install to Firestore. In which project? Your project. And you're gonna come over here, you're gonna say next to this, you're gonna keep going down, and then you're going to enable all of these services. And that one. Alright, once they're all enabled, click next, and that's all good, and next. Alright, so at this point right here, you're going to need to fill this out. So I'm gonna find mine, because it's not quite like that one, but similar enough. Alright, let me see where I did with mine. Oh, okay, alright, okay, configuration, there we go. Alright, so I have one here that I did for another test, so I'm gonna type it in here. Alright, so, and then I'm gonna go to the email that I created, which in my case is this email. and I'm gonna type the email in there. I'm gonna paste the email in there. Alright, so this is what you're gonna need to do. You're gonna need to type in SMTPS colon / and then your email account completely, and then at, and then the rest is going to be the same for everyone. smtp@gmail.com, and then colon again, and then the port is 465. So make sure you have that there. And now we're gonna get to the passwords. So we come over here to the passwords, and then we're gonna grab that password. Still don't close that tab, because you never know if it may not work. And paste it there, and then create. And then it's gonna say creating secret, and then now here it says new secret version saved. That's a good thing. So now that you have that there, I'm gonna grab my email and copy paste it inside here and inside here, and I am done. So at this point I'm gonna go ahead and install extension, and this is gonna turn into this, and it's gonna take 3 to 5 minutes until this completely goes around the circle here and it turns green, I think, or something like that. I think it goes from blue to green and all that. Alright, so this is all the configuration. I will still leave this here just for now, just in case, and leave this here, leave everything that you have there in place, because there's still going to be some more. I mean, this is all the configuration part, but you're still going to need to now come over here to the Firestore database, and then in here we're going to start seeing, once we actually send our first email, we're going to start seeing here a new collection called mail, and it will contain the information. But then you're also going to go to your email and realize that you have an email there. Okay, so this is all the configuration you need to do for now. Right now we're just waiting on this to finish installing. There's no need for me to be on the screen anymore, so I'm just gonna go away and stop this here, and in the next video we're going to actually do some coding so that we can actually start sending emails out. Alright guys, have fun.